Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So yesterday, I know I said that I was gonna paint first 3 suggestions in the comments, and those suggestions were a wolf, a deer, and a panda, but I went to go start painting today on my iPad, and I don't know if it's because of the new update that Procreate came out with today, or if it's something wrong with my Apple Pencil. I'm gonna have to look into it, but for some reason whenever I'd go to draw, the stylus of the paintbrush would do like this dotted line thing, and it wouldn't put down a smooth stroke, which kind of makes it impossible to really draw or paint with it. So I'll still be doing that, don't worry, but I'll have to get that sorted out first. So in today's video instead, we're going to talk about something else, and what I want to talk about is overcoming the roadblock mentality. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. So a lot of times in life, especially if you're an artist, as an artist, you're doing something that requires a lot of effort and practice to really get good at. You have to be putting in a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of yourself to really become an expert. And sometimes when we do that, we come up across with roadblocks. So if we're using an analogy, you're driving down the road, and you come across a roadblock in the middle of the path, you know, a cement barrier, and your first instinct is to be like, well, can't go any further, turn around, let's go home, right? And that's what a lot of us do in life. We are trying to pursue a goal, we have an ambition, we have a dream we want to pursue, and we come up against our first roadblock and say, damn, sucks, I really want to do this, but I guess I can't. And then we turn around, and the roadblocks could be any number of things. It could be lack of support from friends, family members, spouses. It could be you know, feeling like you don't have enough money to get the things you need. It could be feeling like you don't have the time. It could be people just flat out telling you no, right? It could be any number of things, and it's really easy to take those things and accept them as a final defeat and walk away. But the people who really push past that, the people who make it and get those goals and pursue their dreams, are the people who look at those roadblocks and figure out a way to get around them. Whether, you know, if we're driving down the road and you come into a roadblock, you can't just stop and turn around. You have to maybe get some people together, help you move the roadblock, drive around the roadblock, get out of your car and start going on foot, even though it's going to be a lot slower and take you a lot longer. Whatever it is, you have to find a way to get around that roadblock and keep going. And the thing is, there's not going to be just one roadblock. There's going to be a lot of them, tons of roadblocks. In fact, life almost seems as if it's designed to throw roadblocks at us so that it can weed out the people who deserve and have what it takes to be successful, and those who just want a free ride. So when you come up against those things in your life, when you come up with something that feels impossible to surpass, instead of looking at that and assuming defeat, look at it and think, how can I solve this problem? And most of the time, if you have that mindset, the solution becomes fairly apparent and fairly quick when you're assuming that I'm solving this and moving on, instead of assuming if a roadblock comes up, that's endgame, I hope none of them come up, because they're gonna come up. So if you feel like you struggle with this a lot, what I recommend doing is whatever your goal, your pursuit, your passion is, whether it has anything to do with drawing or not, or painting or whatever it is, I want you to write down what that is, what you're trying to pursue. Maybe you're trying to create a comic book. Maybe you're trying to design a board game. Whatever it is, I want you to write down that goal, that project, that dream, whatever it is you're working on, and then take 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or however long you want, and write down a list of every single possible problem that you think could appear while working on that project. Everything that might stop you from making that project or getting it completed, right? Maybe no one's interested in buying it. Maybe you get demotivated. Maybe you get sick, right? Make a list of every single thing you can think of. And then after you've done that, go back through that list and write a solution to every single thing you can think of on that list. And don't stop until you can find a solution for every one of those. Now, I know there's going to be people, there almost always is, there's going to be people in the comments who say, well, you know, that's not really fair. You don't know, how hard it is and all these sort of different things. And you know what? I don't know your life. I don't know all these different things. But if you want to do that, you can. You can say those things, you can take that perspective, and you'll stay where you are for probably the rest of your life. Or you can look at the perspective of overcoming roadblocks and have a shot at getting somewhere better. So Anyways, I know it wasn't what I promised in today's video for drawing, but I'm going to try and get that fixed as soon as possible so I can get those up and running. And like I mentioned yesterday, tomorrow, fingers crossed, we're going to do our first live stream, and you can ask me questions. And I think if I can get it up and running, we'll see. It's going to be our first one. It might be a little bit problematic, but I want to get them up regularly where we go every Friday, and do some drawings. You guys can make requests and stuff. And we're going to be doing 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Okay, so 12 in the afternoon Mountain Standard Time, and that's tomorrow at Friday. And if you like this type of content, I do tutorials and interviews and stuff like that around the artistic community, and as well as some motivational type stuff. Then subscribe, and if you like this video, leave a like. If you felt motivated, leave a like. And if you think I'm stupid, leave a like anyways. So anyways, that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.